What's going on out there, everyone? It's your boy, Mike Ryder, Mr. Accountability, the man behind the microphone, and you are tuned in to a special edition of Mike Ryder Talks. I got no guest on the line with me tonight. I got no show lined up for you guys either. What I do have, though, it's a journey that I want to take you guys on. A journey about weight loss and healthier living. And in this journey, I want to show you guys how I went from weighing about 280, 290 pounds in the summer of 2018 to weighing about 211 pounds in the spring of 2021. How I went from being bloated and extremely obese, having no neck, moving slow, not being worth a darn, to my clothes fitting me great. Actually, my shirt and pants sizes have gone down a few sizes. I've gone through a couple belts between the years. I think that's a little under 3 years for those changes. I feel better. I look better. There were some things that I went through. That was a process, and I want to take you guys on this journey. There were a number of things that attributed to this, not just one thing. You know, I started doing the smoothies. It ain't just the smoothies. I started being more active. It wasn't just me going to the gym and working out. It's a combination of things. And without further ado, I'm about to run this intro and we're going to get into one of those things right now. All right, I'm back. Back with another installment of the healthy living journey, a weight loss journey to a healthier Mike, whatever you want to call it. Just know that I'm back. And in this installment, we're going to be talking about that beef. We're talking about that pork and how and why I had to cut back on those things and let that thing go. Because I, like most people, I couldn't resist a good juicy burger. I couldn't say no to the chili cheese fries. I couldn't resist combining the both with the beef and the pork and having the bacon cheeseburgers. I couldn't say no to a good all-star meal from Waffle House. No disrespect to them, but hey, it is what it is. I had to let it go. I had to start saying no. I had to sub those things out, and this is why. Doing that roadside, like I told y'all in previous videos, I'm eating on the road all day, every day. I'm not cooking at home. I'm going to restaurants 3 times a day, and I'm eating the burgers. I'm eating the chili cheese fries. I'm eating the all-star meals. But in return, I started getting random headaches. In return, I'm going to the doctor. They're telling me that my blood pressure is through the roof and I'm stressing my heart out just by the things that I'm eating. Not to count the added stress of everyday life, just the things that I'm eating is overworking my heart. Also, like I told y'all in the previous videos, gout. I woke up one morning and my foot looked like this. Now, this is not an actual picture of my foot because I am a black man. My foot doesn't look like this. However, I don't have a picture of me with a gout flare-up. But one day I woke up and I couldn't put my foot in my boot. And you see how that is swollen on the right side of his foot? That's how my foot looked. Around my big toe and close to it. I could not take a full step and apply pressure on my complete foot. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't put that foot down. No pun intended. I had to walk on the heel of my foot, the back end of my foot. I was bloated. I was overweight severely. I was uncomfortable. I didn't feel it though. I was moving around good. I've always been an athletic type. I was always the type to get out and get to it, but I looked uncomfortable. Look at this picture. I look like I'm uncomfortable squatting down. Not to mention, I started doing my research. I started looking at the digestion time on my foods. If you look at the fruit, the vegetables, they usually take about 40 minutes, 30 minutes to digest. Not long. But when you get to the beef and the pork, we're talking about 3 to 5 hours to digest this food. So let's do a little math. I'm on the road. I go to get breakfast around about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting the All-Star. The All-Star has bacon, that good old pork. Lunchtime, I go get me a bacon cheeseburger, beef and pork. So we're talking about 5 hours to digest my breakfast, 5 hours to digest my lunch. And I done combine breakfast and lunch because I'm eating around 7 or 8 and I'm going back to eat again around 11. I take my lunch around 11. I'm not gonna lie to you. So my first meal didn't even have time to digest. So it's stacking up on top of each other. I'm also eating dinner on the road. You can imagine I'm still eating with the chili cheese fries. It's more beef, more pork. I got bread on there. You got bread in all 3 meals. You got grits in the breakfast. You got a waffle, which honestly, the waffles ain't the best thing. So everything is just piling up on top of each other. I'm not giving my body time to digest or process these foods. My kidneys aren't functioning right. My stomach isn't functioning good. My heart ain't functioning good. But let's go back to the kidney. The kidney ain't doing right. I can't filter out what I'm putting in. That's where the gout comes from. All this stuff that I'm eating and having a good time eating at that, may I remind you, is not doing me any good. Look at me. I don't look comfortable. So you know what? I'm like, okay, it's time to fix that. So I started subbing out the beef and the pork and started eating things like the chicken. I started doing more chicken. I had to go discover how can I eat these sausages still, but be on the healthier side. I started doing the turkey sausage, especially the breakfast sausage. I started doing the ground turkey, which is more lean, more healthy than ground beef. When I'm subbing out those meats, I'm able to eat stuff like I'm still cooking my chili, but instead of putting ground beef in there, I got ground turkey. Still tastes great. You can't tell the difference, but that thing is loaded and it's good. It's healthier. I still sub my beef and bring in my ground turkey. I'm able to make this spaghetti. Classic spaghetti. You can't beat a spaghetti. I got my chicken. Guess what I'm able to do with that baked chicken? I chop it, I put it on top of my salad. You cannot beat that. Those turkey sausages y'all saw for breakfast, I can cook me a great breakfast. Slide some spinach on there with the pancakes. Bro, we good to go. Not to mention, this is what happening at my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm baking chicken to perfection, falling off the bone. I can't even keep it together. Even though I'm adding the rice on there, that's one starch. That's not a plate full of unhealthy food. I'd rather be 80% there than 10%. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, with that old stuff I used to eat, I wasn't even 1%. It wasn't even 1% of healthy food. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to help someone, because you may be in a position where you aren't losing weight, where you're having random headaches, where your blood pressure is high, you're dizzy all the time, your head is swimming, you got gout, you don't know how to fight it. I'm not one to be on medicine. I was on gout medicine, blood pressure medicine. That's too many. I don't want to take medicine every day. So you know what I did? I swapped up my diet. I switched it up, swapped up the foods that I was taking in. You know what I'm saying? I had to change my lifestyle. And I hope that by you listening to this or watching this, I'm encouraging you to change your lifestyle. Because when I changed my lifestyle, I started getting good results. Blood pressure started looking good. Yes, that's me in the picture right now. Gout be gone. I haven't had a gout flare up in a year. A whole year. And I'm hoping I can continue that streak into 2 years. We're going to try to keep it going. It's a combination of things. Like I told you in the other video, cut out the sodas. Let the sodas go. Start drinking more water. Start drinking more natural juices. I'm I'm a tea man now. You know what I'm saying? I got a cabinet full of tea. So we bring it back to this video, current time. I gotta let go of the beef and the pork. I gotta let those things go. I gotta say goodbye to you now. However, I haven't completely done away with it. I just don't eat it all day, every day. I might get a good burger every once in a while. I might eat something with bacon or pork every once in a while. But it's not the only thing that I consume, and it's not the main thing that I consume. For the most part, the main thing I consume is that chicken, it's that turkey. I'm eating healthier. I'm eating a lot lighter. And my body thanked me for it. And I promise you, if you do the same, your body will do the same and thank you for it. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. I just want to give y'all a little testimony. Want to take y'all on a little ride with me. I'm gonna do it like I do it every time I'm out here though. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you see the ticker. And it reads, until we meet again, be blessed. I love y'all. I'm out.